I found this Fastcopy program that I'll link. I'm using version 5.11. Maybe I can get a better shot of it. It's not really coming in too well due to the screen brightness. But it's like Fastcopy. So what it's letting me do is just back up my drives pretty quickly. 5 hours, 6 hours per terabyte. But it's to an HDD, so I'm basically backing it up to something like this. Just this one's I think 16 terabytes, and the other one over there is like 20 terabytes or TB bytes, something like that. But yeah, so it takes some time to do, but as far as a backup solution, it's way better than say Robocopy. Some of the default Windows file copy things, like how Windows copies files, actually it can get into like recursion loops where it will just keep copying sort of a loop structure, because there's links, and if there's a links in the file structure, then it will just recursively loop. But this fast copy completely overrides it, and then you can also verify the stuff also. So by verifying, it lets you um, verify the file was copied properly, and it's a file copy. You're not moving the files, and then you can set to transfer over to a newer, like if you have a newer file. So it will only overwrite, like say if you're backing up your files, it will only put the newer version of those files if you select for um, newer, whatever it is, like only if newer, or you can do it by size and date. If it's a different file, it will copy if it's a different. What it doesn't do is create a new file name. So that's the big one, but it does log any files that it had issues copying. I wouldn't trust it 100% if you're not copying everything over to a new folder, but if you're copying stuff to a new destination directory that's clean, it's good because it means that it will copy everything. So I thought this was a good enough program for me to suggest you check it out if you need to do some file copies. There's probably better programs out there, but for what I'm doing with doing whole drive backups, and I don't want to have any pop-ups or any issues with it saying, oh, we can't copy this file, or click yes, rename, whatever, what you would have with normal Windows file copies, like if I were to run a script or otherwise. You can get scripts formed where it does basically the same thing, but for a standalone program, this is just sort of working, and it shows all the information, how the file is progressing. So for me to make the same type of script to do this, it would actually be a fairly complex script, and it just works fine. So I'm quite happy with it, and it's good enough that I'm okay recommending it.